right, we're here with Daniel Pope, who looked to have a really strong car tonight. Worked his way up to second position there, made a move on Adam Long. Adam ended up spinning around. Take us through it, man.
I just started fifth, had an amazing race car, had the dominant race car, and just slowly working through there, trying not to scuff up my new body. Didn't touch a soul coming through the pack. Accomplished my goal. I got to the 3 car, and I followed him around for 10 laps and just stalked him, and then he made a mistake off forward, and I got under him. And down the front straightaway, I was up to his wheel well, and we got down the corner, and I seen him turn left like he was going to chop me, so I stood on the brakes, and it started wheel hopping, and I tried to slow it down, but I couldn't slow it down. When you're up that far on somebody and you try to check up that hard, it just won't low down. I clipped him in the left rear and turned him around. I hate it for him. I actually like Adam. I'm sure he's pissed at me and said some stuff, but he's a good guy. He'll get over it. He'll be all right. He'll win more races up here, but I just hate it for both of us because anybody beating the 44 is what I'm looking for, and obviously the 3 and the 16 were faster tonight, and he wound up winning the race. It's just, it's disappointing to tangle with somebody you actually like. I wish I'd have tangled with somebody I didn't like. It'd been more fun.
Adam, said afterwards, you mentioned it. He said afterwards that he guesses that you drive pretty much like Nate Monte. He can't figure out why why you'd want to hand the race to him.
It's one of them racing deals. I mean, when you get up to somebody's door numbers and they start coming down, you just can't get out of there. And I mean, I stood on the brake pedal, chattered rear tires, but I couldn't get back far enough, and I clipped him right in the left rear corner. And I mean, like I said, I'm sure he's mad. He's going to run his mouth, but I mean, that's part of racing. People's emotions get up. Like I told you last time, this is an emotional sport. And I mean, I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at his spotter. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just disappointed with how things came out because I had a dominant race car and I deserved to win the race, and I wound up 9th. So that's just how my night ended.
All right, we're here with Adam Long, who looked to have the dominant car tonight here at Kingsport Speedway. Late in the race, Daniel Pope, like you said a minute ago, the one guy you thought wouldn't get you got you turned around. Tell us what happened, man.
I don't know. It goes to prove that you got a good car when everybody's got a recce to win. I mean, we had another dominant car tonight. Mark, Ned, they worked their butts off to get this car ready. And then we have idiots that race here every weekend that took us out. I just don't know what to say. I guess I got 2 to pay back now instead of 1. And he just handed his buddy Nate the race. Good move, Daniel. Real good move.
Yeah, those 2 rivals down here, but man, you've come in here and you've really just taken over. I mean, you've literally been knocked out of the way for the lead, wrecked completely tonight. The last 2 races, you've been dominant, man. You got to be proud of this team.
I am. I'm real proud of them. We just keep digging, man. We'll come away with another one. I mean, I'm not going to quit coming back. I'm not going to let them beat me. We'll be behind them one day, and I'll remember it.
This stuff right here, man, just further makes you a hometown hero, man. When they introduce you, that's probably the loudest, the fans get.
Yeah.
So you got to be the hometown favorite now.
Well, that feels good, but I'd like to have the trophies too.
All right, we're here with Paul Neady, who came home 3rd here tonight at Kingsport Speedway. Man, looked like you had a pretty good car there. You were just biding your time, and some stuff happened in front of you and got you a good finish position out of this.
Yes, sir. We ran that race. We were pretty quick. We were 2nd quick in qualifying, inverted to 4th. Fell back a couple spots on the start, but that's okay because it's hard to get around on the outside here. We kept the nose clean and ended up paying off by staying out of some big wrecks there in front of us. And we ended up bringing it home in 3rd tonight. No scratches on. I'd like to thank Atomic Muscle Cars, Atomic Performance, Fisher Auto Parts, and Snap-on Tools.
All right, we're here with Lee Tizit, who came home 2nd tonight here at Kingsport Speedway, man. Started on the pole after the invert. Looked to have a pretty good car up there. You stayed in front of Daniel Pope for the longest time until it looked like maybe Adam slipped up on the restart there, and Daniel got up underneath you. Take us through your race, man.
It's a good race for us. We had a lot of trouble today in practice, and basically right before qualifying, got the car a lot better. Decent race. The car started getting tight towards the middle, and then these guys, they wasn't really just doing a little laying back on the restarts, and I don't like that. And the second one that did it, I guess he decided he needed to run in the wall instead of race somebody. But we had a good race. I'm glad we finished. I'm glad we run second. We still got a lot of work to do, and we'll get it done.
Well, I mean, you guys tried something different in practice today. You guys were really, felt like you were off your game, and man, to come away with a second place finish, you got to be pretty proud, though.
Yeah, I'm really happy. New motor. Sounds like we might have thrown a rocker arm or something off there. We lost a lot of power, so I think something happened there in the valve train. But J&J Motors will get it fixed for us. We'll come back just as stronger next week, and I'll get this chassis a little better.
All right, we're here with Nate Monte. Long time after the win. Nate been sick all week. Got his exhaust crushed in during the race. Man, looked a little rough after the race. Take us through, your perspective.
Yeah, it's been a rough week. Had walking pneumonia, and just I was hoping it rained earlier so I could get a little better. But I wanted to try to just tough it out. 20-car field, and it's a big night. Got to take advantage of it. So we just took what we had there and sit there and rode. I was happy with 6th or 5th or 3rd or wherever we was at riding, and then seen Daniel get in and spin and for the lead there, and I knew he was gonna have a lead, so had to try to muscle up there and finish the race. It was pretty awesome. We ain't had a lot of luck on our side, but sometimes things like this work out. It's just meant to be. So it's pretty awesome to take advantage of it once.
I think it's how you know it's your year, man. I mean, everything's just come together for you. You seemingly lost the championship with the whole protest thing, and you come back from it, a week later, had to wreck with Daniel Pope, and man, you've just been rallying since. And then tonight, better lucky than good, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, to be in those positions, you got to be there. It's just part of this whole deal. Missed it a little bit on air pressure qualifying, and missed the invert and had to start 6th. And like I said, I wasn't in any position to be battling. Anyways, I was gonna settle for about where we could have. So just to be in contention and still just to have a chance to be there and be able to take advantage of it. Like that, you got to be there to be able to take advantage of things like that, and we were. So it's an awesome deal. I'm glad y'all covered it, and it's a good points night for us all the way around. Track, state, national, all. Doesn't get any better than that. But maybe I get a week here and get rested up and be back, and won't be like this anymore. I got to say a big congrats to my unofficial teammate Daniel Pope for helping me out getting victory lane tonight. It's a good job, man. Appreciate it.